Hi, this is Carl the Cobra Frutch, and you're watching Lights Out.
This is Faisal Khan for Lights Out, proudly sponsored by Spartans Law. We're here at the Copper Box Arena in London. Delighted to be joined by Spencer Fearon. Spencer, a star has been born tonight in Hamzah Sheeraz.
No, he hasn't been born. He was born 22 years ago. Whenever
22 years ago.
Like, I speak regularly to Hamzah's dad. He's very, very good people, nice people, very humble human being. He's a nice kid. And not only that, he's embracatory of his cultural identity. And you can hear that by the fans that come out. When you get certain other fighters who are from the same background and same belief, but they're not embracatory of their background and belief because they're scared. No, we're living in a very multicultural society which is embracatory of everyone. And if you're good at what you do, alhamdulillah, if you're good at what you do, then you're going to get the rewards of being good at what you do. Because that which you do most is that which you do best. And he does this the most. He lives this thing. So it's an honor to be ringside and to see him. And I just heard Frank Warren's made a similarity between Tommy Hearns. I know Frank's been in the game a long time, but the similarities is more to do with Oscar De La Hoya, how he sets up the shots and how he waits. It's because he's tall, but he is very reminiscent to me of Oscar De La Hoya. That finish was superb. It was an excellent finish that he just did there. How he puts in the left hooks, how he's just very, very sharp and very precise. Because when you came in here in the arena, a lot of people was pulling me saying, Spence, I think we're going to see an upset. I think we're going to see an upset. We saw no such thing. We saw an excellent performance. And yeah, today has shown like nobody's done that. Boom Boom Andrade, who's an incredible, Andrade is an incredible fighter. Couldn't do that to him, right? Chris Eubank Jr., who's an incredible fighter, could not do it to him. Hamzah Sheeraz done it to him and done it to him in the first round. That's incredible.
I mean, the beauty of Hamzah Sheeraz now, especially after that win, is there's so many options out there for him. Frank's just mentioned Chris Eubank Jr. Janabek holds the world title in this division. There's Liam Smith, there's a Nathan Haney fight, there's even a Denzel Bentley fight. What would you like to see them do next with Hamzah Sheeraz?
Just keep him on his steady progression because there's no rush. He's a very young man. He lives this thing, and I mean he probably lives this thing. I've been very fortunate. We spent some time together out in Dubai. He lives this thing, and so if he lives it and he stays at how he's behaving, then I believe that the sky's the limit for him. I mean, it could happen to a nicer guy as well.
I mean, like I said, there are a number of fights out there for him, but do you think he's ready for a Chris Eubank Jr., maybe even a Liam Smith right now?
Pardon me?
Like I just said.
Of course I do. Listen, because Liam Smith and Chris Eubank Jr. are both boxed. Even though we're saying, well, Liam Williams is older than, but it was how he did it. He's ready for all of those guys. Every single one of them is ready for them. And I'm going to be real with you. He most probably beat him as well.
I'm not going to take up too much of your time, but did you see the Teofimo Lopez Jamaine Ortiz fight?
I did see that fight.
Can I get your thoughts on the overall decision in the end?
Do you know what? Boxing is very subjective. Maybe the wrong person got the decision there. Maybe. And the thing about it is this, I don't mind if you're going to bump someone, but don't bump them so wide. Leave a couple rounds in it. Do you know what I mean? That's what I've got to say. But at the end of the day, Teofimo Lopez is a very, very good fighter, but he's a very good fighter when you come to him. If you don't come to him, then he has trouble. You know what I mean? He has trouble. But he's still a good fighter, though. You can't take that away from him. And also I like with Teofimo Lopez is his willingness, his keenness to say he wants to engage and fight top ranked people. But you know what? He's got to win, and let's see where he goes on from now. But the amazing thing is the announcement of Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. I'm so looking forward to that fight. Bill Haney's and Devin are personal friends of mine, and hopefully we'll get them tomorrow on the Fight Is Right podcast with me and Twindy. So yeah, we'll see what's going on there. And look, there's Conor McMillan right now, the former WBO featherweight champion, just running out, feeling embarrassed, who works with Hamzah as well. So you know what I mean?
As you mentioned, we got the announcement yesterday between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, but we also saw a little bit of a spat between the pair of them. I mean, we know what went down when Ryan Garcia stepped in the ring with Gervonta Tank Davis. Do you feel as if he's taken that fight at the right time, or do you think maybe he should have had one more before the Haney fight?
Because check this one out. It is what it is. I think the young man should be commended for stepping in there. We also got to remember, like, he had to boil down a lot to get the Gervonta Davis fight. He won't be boiling down a lot for this fight because this fight's going to be made at 140. So, you know what I mean, he's going to be should be relatively comfortable, shouldn't have no excuses, and we'll see what's going to happen. Right? It's going to be a great fight simply because he's very fast and Devin Haney deals with skills. So it's going to be a great, great fight. I'm looking forward to that fight.
One final one before I let you go. Anthony Yarde with a good performance as well tonight. Is Yarde versus Buatsi the fight to be made next, in your opinion?
I believe so. Like I said already, the Qatarian royal family have offered some big money for that fight. So hopefully that fight can happen. I'm looking forward to that. But if not, I'd love to see Callum Smith in with Anthony Yarde. But really, truly, the real fight that we need, that people are hollering for, is for Anthony Yarde Josh Buatsi. So it should happen. Two fine gentlemen that should cut a lot of money together. It'd be great.
Top man, Spencer Fearon, thank you very much for your time. As always, thank you, brother, for talking to Lights Out.
Lights Out, love. Cool.